Welcome to my demonstration in the underground car park. I've already greened up this construction because this would take quite a while. What I've used is the Moelenbeecker frames, and these are available from wholesalers. I can't name my wholesaler that I work in because you'd block that out, so there's no point. But if you want to know, just go onto my Facebook page and I'll tell you how much and where to get them. Anyway, it's a Moelenbeecker square, but by taking one section out it becomes a triangle, which still creates quite an interesting shape. So let's make a start. So as I said, I've greened this up ready. So what I'm going to do now is to just turn this back around so I can get to the mechanics. And the first thing I'm going to do is to put in an artificial tree. And I want this to be on this side of the arrangement. And that just gives me, and the advantage of this is you can manipulate it. There's a smaller piece to go on this side, and it just makes quite an interesting feature. So I'll turn that around again so you can see. Voila. It's a bit cramped in the underground car park, there's too many cars down there. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's get some flowers working in here. No, let's not. Let's put in some artificial. Oh, it's not artificial. This is eucalyptus baby blue, and it's been flocked with white flocking, which almost looks like snow, and it's really nice. So we're just going to put a couple of bits of that in. I've got a piece to go that side and a piece to go over the other side. Okay, the main, well, not really the main flower, but I want to put in some ornithologonum, which is the giant chinchirinchi, which again is a really lovely plant material. And I'm going to have them in the centre, just coming down in a sort of a crescendo. Is that a good word? Crescendo? Oh dear. Now this has got to be a fairly quick video, hopefully around sort of 5 to 10 minutes. Very difficult to judge because obviously when I'm in a club it doesn't really matter. So anyway, let's get these in, coming down, and I just want to put an odd couple over this side. Just to balance it up. And at this stage I will now turn it around just to show you what I've done. So bring in the ornithologonum or giant chinchirinchi down through the centre of this construction. The Moelenbeecker frame that I removed, I've nailed to the back of a piece of wood. The front of the Moelenbeecker frame I've put into, I'm going to show you now with this piece here. I've put into, I'm going to come a little bit closer, and I've wired some sticks. Now this is quite a nice technique. If you buy one of these testers, you can actually paint it on so that you get a sort of a snow effect on one side, which I think is quite nice. So I'm going to pop that in now into the frame. Now the other thing this is very useful for is cones, because you can run it up the cone and you only get paint on the top side of the cone. So let me just do that for you, which is really fabulous. So that way you haven't got to mess around with a little paintbrush. It's very quick and great technique. So we use them a bit later on. Okay, so the next flower I want to get in. Now for this demonstration I wouldn't do this normally in a club because you'd be paying for the flowers, but as you're not paying for these, I'm reusing flowers that I've had with my, which I've had for other things. So first off, I'm just going to put in some not chinchonji. I'm going to put in some these things. I've forgotten the name. Lysianthus eustoma. Okay, so we're just going to wheedle in some of them down through this design on this side. I'll tell you, this is very, very odd doing this because it's like talking to yourself. I often do that, but in this case, it's all very weird. Okay, so some odd bits that I'm just going to put out through here. I've greened this up in advance with some more of the spruce. I've got spruce coming in here. I've got the baby blue, the flocked baby blue, and I've got some lovely box which has got a white tint. It's very difficult for you to see, but it's got a white tip on the box. So I put some of that in advance. So we've got that in. Now, I've also got some fantastic roses. Again, I have used these before, so I'm going to reuse these. But would you believe these are almost 2 weeks old? This is a fabulous rose called... Oh my God, I can't remember what it's called. It's called... oh, isn't this weird? This rose is fabulous. It's called Mondial. Brilliant. Mondial, that's called. And so I'm bringing my Mondial onto this side. And as I say, it's already been used, so, but it's still in very good tip-top condition. So I'm going to bring that through here, and one really short, right down into this recessed area. So we get that right down there. I'm going to remove that one, so I don't like where I put it. Actually, I'm going to let's bring another one over this side. This is odd, but anyway, it's like talking to yourself. Okay, so I'll put them in, and then while it's that way round, I've got an odd bit of gypsophila. This is the Million Star gypsophila, and I just want to bring some wispy bits of that just through this side. Take that bit off, and I'll just bring it into the front of this tree here. And I'm going to put a piece just under there, and then I will turn that round just to show you what I've done. I'll put a little bit over there. It looks like little snow, little flurries of snow. So there we are. So that's sort of bringing that out like that. And then, fabulous. I love this time of the year into spring because we get the fabulous Genista. And I love Genista because it's fabulous. It's fabulous to use, and it gives such a lovely flow to a design. And the other nice thing about Genista is you can cut it down into sections and bring it through your design, which is really fabulous. Now, while I'm messing around with this, I just want to talk about this. This star has been inspired by the star that we've all seen on the front of last Christmas's Flower Ranger magazine, a star design created by the wonderful Helen Hare, who is a Kent area member, and she created that fabulous star which went global. Went global, people. And great inspiration to everybody, because everybody started to create stars and things for their front door. This one could go on the front door, it's rather nice. I've used some Phalaenopsis orchids, few cones and this fabulous artificial material coming right down the centre, which just adds a little bit of pizzazz. That's a good word, isn't it? Pizzazz. Anyway, so let's get a couple of bits of that in there. And then now, I don't want to overdo this Genista, so what I'm going to do now is just put another few little bits of box in, just into there. Now, if you was doing this for kiddies to inspire children, it'd be quite nice. Oh, that's moved. I'm going to twiddle that around a bit. It'd be quite nice to add a little bit of fun and make it slightly fantasy. So I bought these two deer, and I'm just going to put one on this side. I've put a large kebab stick, cable tied on. I love my cable ties, as you probably know. And I'm just going to put them into this design as if they were, let me show you, as if they were trudging through the forest and they've met each other in the forest and they're just deciding, are they going to stop for a bit of fun, or are they just going to carry on as normal? And then and then I just want to put in a couple of birds which are clip-on, and I thought it'd be fun if we sat one on this branch, if it'll stay on. Ooh. Oh dear, I think it's too heavy for the branch. Wait a minute, I'm going to bend this one down a bit and just see if I can sit him on there. So, okay, let's get him. Oh, oh my Lord above, wait a minute, I'm going to put him somewhere else. Now let's put him on this bit of plant material down here. We'll sit the two on. I'll put one way and one the other, and they can have a little chat to each other. No, I don't like them. Wait a minute, I'm going to move them. I'm going to put them back where I said. Wait a minute, let me see. This has got to work, surely. Wait a minute, bear with. Oh no, the clips come out now. Oh my Lord above. Wait a minute, I'm going to change this. What am I going to do? What? Oh, right, I'm going to sit you up there. Right, stay there, you monkey pea. Right, hold on. Okay. Yes, good. Stay. You're going to have to sit down in the shrubbery. This one's fallen off. This one's fallen off the branch. A little bit tipsy and a little bit too much to drink. Anyway, look, this is only a bit of fun to cheer you all up. So from the underground car park, I hope you've enjoyed my den. And I thought this was going to be more professional than the last one, but obviously no. Anyway, so this is my creation for you for Christmas. It's a fantasy woodland scene using the Muhlenbecker, as I say, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And can I just take this opportunity to wish you all a healthy and Merry Christmas, and hope that 2021 is a better year for all of us. Thank you very much, and goodbye.